Yo, so it's that time again of the month, man, where we get another dev discussion within the community. Now, if you've been following Ashes of Creation, I actually think we're gonna have similar answers here today. All right, so the question is, what are you looking forward to most in game? An example may be a game system, a fantasy you hope to carry out, or a specific activity with other players. Now, this is a solid question, but regardless of how you look at it, the answer is going to be massive because Ashes of Creation is so big. Let's start with what we're looking forward to the most in game. I think I speak for a lot of people in the Ashes of Creation community when I say the node system. I know we hear it all the time, but being able to literally change the world you're living in is gonna be such a game changer in terms of immersion, consistency in the game, and most importantly, fun. We talk about Alpha 2 like it's gonna solve all our problems, but I think so many people are just eager to finally be able to step into this world where they have an effect on what's going on around them. People want to feel like what they're doing matters, and the node system is easily the biggest and the best way to feel like what you've done has mattered in this world. With the upcoming node stream later this month, I for sure can say that this is one of the systems I'm looking forward to the most in Ashes of Creation. Now, I know nodes are great in terms of how you affect the world, but something else I'm really looking forward to is the seasons. This is gonna be fun, and the fact that things are constantly changing yet again. Think of taking down a node one week during the fall, and then you plan an attack with your guild the next month, only for it to be snowing. While buildings are being destroyed, players are now using stronger spells or abilities due to the seasonal change, and of course the change to the scenery and attire for those around you. It's gonna be lit, dog, I'm telling you. Seasons will probably change how you travel throughout the map as well. Certain locations are gonna be closed off and opening up due to seasons. When you think of a living world, you always want there to be a surprise, and with seasons, you're gonna get that. Now, one system we haven't seen much of is the Caravan. Now, the map for Ashes of Creation is massive, and there is a limit to how much we can carry, so in order to fix that problem, we can use caravans to transport many more materials to our destinations. Now, your caravan can be attacked though from other players, which could mean you lose your stuff. Now, with the constant PvP, this is highly spoken of, and a lot of us can't wait to see what this looks like in Alpha 2. You're gonna see a lot of friendships made, betrayals happening, and of course, PvP going on. Besides the node live stream, I think the biggest thing that we're all waiting to see is naval gameplay and combat. With several different sized boats to use in Ashes of Creation, there's gonna be a lot of content to explore out on the ocean. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again, but exploring the seas, going underwater to find hidden caves, fighting out on the water is gonna be huge. I'm sure there's gonna be specific players on certain servers who just do naval content and watch over the seas, which is super exciting as well. The craziest part about this entire thing is it all connects. It all connects, right? You have people living in nodes that are next to the ocean. There's your naval content, there's your node content. You have people bringing caravans over from different biomes because there are materials in other parts of the world that you can't get that are gonna be next to your node all the time. There's your caravans. And then on top of that, everything is changing all the time. Your nodes are changing, your seasons are changing. It's summer, then it's fall, it's snowing, then it's raining. It helps with the immersion. This is gonna be so fire. Last part of the question is, what's a fantasy you hope to carry out? And man, I've been waiting for this question for a while. I really want to be a mayor for a node in Ashes of Creation. And it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a creator, but I honestly just want someone who's gonna be fair, look out for the people, help the economy grow. How many times have we played games where people are taxing us for everything? I'm not saying you shouldn't get taxed for living in a town where you're using their supplies, homes, and all that, but dog, come on. The tax shouldn't be higher than what I make in a month. How do we let this happen? And honestly, even if I'm not mayor, I want to be able to be surrounded by players who really care for the economy and are doing what they should be doing to better the node. That's really exciting to me. Just like I want to be surrounded by my node community as we grow our node in the world of Verra, I want to stand side by side with the same people because they'll probably be in my guild when it's time to defend a castle. I want my homies on their mounts, weapons in hand, catapults ready to go, and we're holding down the fort. Seeing wars and these massive battles are something that initially even got me into playing MMOs. Now, I always thought that experience is super priceless, and it's not something that you can find in many games. So in Ashes of Creation, you're always gonna be hunted. Even if you're trying to be the nicest, most loving person there is, it's just bound to happen. So when someone finally steps to my door, I wanna be ready with my homies to fight. If I can get my hand on a freehold, I'm really looking forward to having some type of business going on. Now, it doesn't even have to be an official business either. It could be me having a farm and selling eggs out my backyard. Being able to have a freehold with the different types of buildings that you can put on them leaves so much room for living out a certain lifestyle. Do you want to be a farmer and take care of your veggies, animals, and land all day? I do want a freehold for the highest level of processing though, because this will tie into our node being optimal and performing at the best, since a few of the people around me will be able to use the freehold. Again, everything connects. Freeholds to the node and citizens being taken care of to defend our homes and property. The freeholds could honestly just be a place where we continue to get ingredients for food, but that still helps. And to me, that's the coolest thing ever, because you can really build yourself and the people around you in this game. But just like you can build up, you can also fall. When it comes down to it, I just want to be able to enjoy my time in Ashes of Creation. And with how many systems there are in place, I'll be able to do that many times. As someone who wants this to be a lifelong game, I'm gonna try anything and everything, and I think you should too. I didn't speak about monster coins, I didn't speak about bounty hunting, I didn't speak about destructible environments, we didn't talk about traveling. There's so many things. The Underrealm, I can go on. What are some systems in Ashes of Creation that you're hyped for, or that you think deserve more hype? Please let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't created an Ashes of Creation account yet, feel free to use my link in the description. If you want to stay up to date with me, first of all, hop on in the Discord, right? Where it's a cool community. But rather than that, you can follow me on Twitter and Twitch, where I stream the live monthly updates. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.